Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Blue Jays look for their 7th straight victory next. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Striding in, Kevin Stewart. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the center fielder, number 95.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the catcher, number 19.
Coming to the plate now, Aiden Pierce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Paxton, a 6'4" lefty. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Batting third,
So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. At the plate, Brett Hart. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. Into the box now, Simon Pearson. Here's his swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone into Monument Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. You can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
To the plate now, Max Hayne. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. drilled right back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in, Bill Williamson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Arthur Morgan will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball or the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Phillips has a play. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Standing in, Thairo Estrada. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right there for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Nash is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Has a look, now the pitch. Urshela is off at first with 2 away. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Stewart is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Kevin Nash.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line towards center field. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21, some guys figure it out at 30, some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who's come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So stepping in, Trevor Phillips. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Into the box, Kevin Stewart. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He flied out leading off the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Hicks has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Jays out in front here, 4-0. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball when he's well behind it with the swing. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He comes into this one trying to keep up the hot pace. Well over 400 here to start the year. 0-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. This is foul right side. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 pitch. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in, Aiden Pierce. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping up now, Brett Hart. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Simon Pearson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Simon Pearson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
The first baseman, number 10, Matt Cain.
Stepping in now, Max Hayne, high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Aaron Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 0-1 delivery, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here's the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the right fielder. Still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Fouled off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thairo Estrada. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Oh, and 2, here it is.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Austin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch. Urshela, the runner at first with 2 gone. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-1 game. Now at the plate, Bill Williamson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Nash.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Nash. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled away. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Steve Austin.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Austin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Standing in now, Trevor Phillips. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well again down the right field line, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here it comes, 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
3-0 to him now. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Well, Stanton with a big swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
3-2, full count. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Next for New York, Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a two-out triple. At the plate now, Luke Voit. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with two gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Blue Jays on top, 5-1. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Stewart. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Aiden Pierce. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. To the plate now, Bret Hart. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And there's a base hit on the line. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jay Happ gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Simon Pearson. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to find the alley, as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
The first baseman, number 10.
So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In now, Max Hayne. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Pearson, the runner at third with no outs. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bill Williamson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 18, Kevin Nash.
Ready now, Kevin Nash. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The left fielder,
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Stepping in now, Steve Austin. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Zach Britton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Second baseman, Trevor.
So now to the plate, Trevor Phillips, and it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box, Kevin Stewart.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
With runners in scoring position this season, Stewart is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Phillips at second with 2 down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 11 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now here's the pitch. Aaron Hicks is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Pierce is under it. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Austin is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Digging in and looking for more, Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Ground ball right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
So digging in now, Thairo Estrada 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Contrary to the usual strategy of working the count, they've been jumping all over the first pitch they're seeing, and that has translated into a bunch of hits. And more importantly, runs on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready once again, Aiden Pierce. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Bret Hart.
Ready for another chance, Bret Hart. First pitch coming, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Ryman Pearson.
So coming to the plate, Simon Pearson, and he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. He's set, and the pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
To the plate now, Max Payne. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Judge looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the blowout continues. At the plate now, Bill Williamson,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Adam Ottavino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Ottavino.
Standing in now, Steve Austin,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
In now, Trevor Phillips.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 0-2 home. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Jays lead it 15-1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
From the stretch. And he pops it up. Payne backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here's the pitch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Left fielder looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 3 here in the early going, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Stanton now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
In there, strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Count remains at 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Gleyber.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Hit high and deep to right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Stepping in now, Luke Voit, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
A pause, and the 0-2 fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Torres stands at second with 2 gone. Popped him up. Phillips calls for it. Oh, he botched it. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Well, you see that sometimes in day games. It's easy to say that from here that he should have made the play, but the ball gets lost in that big sky sometimes. It's a play that should have been made. You kind of feel bad for him at the same time.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 6 full. Toronto leads this one 15-3. Now in the box, Kevin Stewart. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Kevin Stewart.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 19.
Digging in to try it again, Aiden Pierce. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bret Hart.
Into the box now, Bret Hart. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The third baseman, number 7, Simon Pearson.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Simon Pearson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Judge looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Jonathan Holder enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder. The first baseman, number 10.
At the plate, Max Payne.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Blue Jays on top, 17-3. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Into the box, Gio Urshela.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Digging in, Thairo Estrada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Sanchez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Austin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
This is line to left. Austin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Yankees, and they remain well behind. Digging in now, Bill Williamson.
The shortstop, Bill Williamson.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The right fielder, number 18, Kevin Nash.
To the plate now, Kevin Nash, and he fouls this one off. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
The left fielder, number 5.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Steve Austin will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay. And he is in there.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
At the plate now, Trevor Phillips, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Digging in once again, Kevin Stewart. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Austin at third with 2 away. Hit hard to the right. Foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays are out in front, 18-3. Here's big Aaron Judge. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, let's...
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, you'd think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Stepping in now, Luke Voit, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
This pitch is popped up. Payne is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Payne is there, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 9th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 18-4. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aiden Pierce. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bret Hart.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bret Hart. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. LeMahieu over to his left. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 7, Simon Pearson.
Stepping into the box, Simon Pearson. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch on its way. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
In now, Max Hain. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Standing in now, Bill Williamson, as he rips it on the ground to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Toronto leads this one 19-4. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And right into the shift, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Nash is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Gio Urshela.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Striding in once again, Thairo Estrada struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now the 0-1. Last chance for the Yankees. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
19-4 this afternoon. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Arthur Morgan with his 4th win this season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. James Paxton was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.